Friends, Amitabh Elliott here. I just wanted to make a quick video for you about a question somebody sent me in my inbox on YouTube. And the question is, well, let me just tell you the background on the question. First, she said, this girl I'm not going to name out of privacy, she received a message on Facebook, and a young man was kind of trying to hook up with her and supposedly wanting to date her, and saying things like we should sleep together, and this is a young girl, and we should sleep together, and we should meet up, and you should send me naughty pictures and things like that. And luckily she said no, and she didn't send any pictures, but she did go and meet up with this young man, and upon meeting up with him, he was sort of trying to get her to go back to his hotel room and sleep with her, and luckily she said no, because that's all he really wanted. And yet she's really disturbed by that this happened, because she's a young girl, and even if you're a little bit older, it's disturbing for her. She said, I'm traumatized, and how can I heal from this? And so I want to offer, she asked for some help, so I'm making this video for you and anybody else who might have similar situations. And this applies to all types of things that we think we need to heal, or we do need to heal, or anything we've been traumatized by. So what happens here is some event has happened that we've deemed undesirable and unpleasurable and negative, and perhaps it is undesirable, unpleasurable, and unpleasant and negative. So this is something, it's a phenomena, it's an experience that's arisen in the present moment and now has passed. And so now it's in the past, it doesn't exist anymore. And so if we look at it clearly, we realize all these thoughts that I'm traumatized and I need to heal from this are thoughts that are in the present moment, triggered from this past event. So it's really just a memory that has arisen, and the cause for this memory arising is something called becoming. So we just keep rethinking the same thoughts, and it's a little bit more complicated than that, actually, because past thoughts can trigger future thoughts. So they're the cause for the effect, which is the new thought. And so if we don't watch our thinking and our thought process and our feelings and emotions with clarity and presence and detachment, then they can just keep arising again and again and again, and building more and more intensity. So the way we deal with this is to depersonalize from the thought, and that's simply done by being mindful of it, by watching it with detachment, without creating a self in it and saying, this is my thought, this is my experience. Sure, it happened to you, and there seems to be a conceptual I, but it's in the past, and I is, yourself is here now, so it's not happening anymore. It's already past. It's not going to happen again. This same experience is not going to happen again. We can create new experiences, but this same experience is already over. It's done. It's past. And so to keep toiling over it is kind of creating a self-inflicted trauma. So this trauma may seem like it's inflicted by this person who did these things, but we're actually inflicting it upon ourselves. We're actually creating this new trauma every moment as we recall it with resistance, and not just accepting it for what it really is, which is just a thought. It's just a memory. It's just a mental image and perception based on something that happened in the past. And so what we can start to do is maybe try to let it go and see that, okay, it's just a thought. And if you want to break it down even more, the way we detach from thoughts is to depersonalize and break it down into what it really is, and it's just electrical impulses in the brain. And so when we simplify things and break it down to its lowest common denominator, okay, it's just all these things, whether it's a feeling, a physical feeling, or a mental feeling, or sight, sound, taste, touch, or a thought. These are all just electrical impulses, and so we can detach from creating this invested sense of I in our thinking and feelings, and depersonalize a little bit from our own experience. And that way we can just sort of be the observer of our experience and not become weighted down by it, so that it actually, we create this sort of ongoing, perpetual harm and woundedness and trauma. So we can have a sense of safety now. And a tool that you can use to help you do this is metta. And now metta is not exactly seeing things as they are. It's creating a somewhat false sense of loving kindness, but it is very real once it arises. So we sort of fake it till we make it. And what we can do is, on top of sitting and whether in closed-eyed meditation or just throughout the day, being conscious of our thoughts. Okay, it's just thinking. It's just a memory. It's already passed. It's not me because I'm here right now experiencing it, and so that's already passed and gone. So that's not obviously who I am. On top of doing that, we can give ourselves metta, and even the other person who did this thing to us, or who with whom we had this experience. And the way we do that is we close our eyes. You can do it with eyes open also, but it's a little more powerful probably with your eyes closed. And we say, may I be safe, may I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be at ease, may I be safe, may I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be at ease. And we keep doing this, and we can sort of expand upon it if we want. We can say, may I be filled with equanimity, may I be filled with loving kindness and compassion, may I be lighthearted and have peace of mind and peace of heart, and may I be filled with stillness and quietude and peace, and may I be free from fear, may I be free from suffering, may I be free from anger, may I be free from hatred, may I be free from delusion, may I be freed from all negative mind states, may I be free from lust and craving and desire, may I be free from attachment and clinging, may I be free from envy, may I be free from jealousy, and may I generate pure loving kindness, may I generate pure love, pure peace, may I generate pure goodwill towards all people and beings, and may I be enlightened now. And so we can give this to ourselves, and then as we generate this good feeling, this love will arise, this peacefulness, this sense of well-being will arise, and then we can start to give it to other people. And we want to start with others who are not involved in the situation, but we have neutral or really good feelings towards. Give it to the people that we have good feelings towards, and then give it to a neutral person who we don't have good or bad feelings towards, and then start to give it out to those more challenging people. And as we do this, and then you can always give it to yourself again. Give yourself metta again. You can make this process last as long as you want, and it just becomes more and more powerful the more you do it. And if it becomes challenging when you get to those people that have so-called harmed us, come back and give it to yourself again. And you won't believe the difference. And on top of creating detachment from this phenomena, we start to move towards it and look at it with kindness and love and acceptance, and this real wish for goodwill for that person. And it really is so transformative, so helpful. And so I hope you try it, and I hope it's helpful for you. And if anybody has any more questions, please send me a message, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Peace. Love you.